This is Twisted, and today I'll be challenging myself to play on hardcore mode. But what do I mean by this? Well, the rules are simple. Today, I'll have to join only high-risk servers while using only the starter vehicle, no game passes, I have to follow the speed limit, reuse probes, and most importantly, I cannot die once. My goal for today is to make at least $10,000 by the end of the challenge. Wish me luck. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it has just hit 6 a.m. So luckily for us, we have some time to prepare. So I am going to disable my game passes right now, so I have to get rid of this chainsaw that I have here, and then I have to spawn in the starter truck. Luckily for us, we already have 3 probes, and the rules are that once we place down a probe, we can't buy another one to replace it. Instead, we have to reuse that same one. So this makes things realistic, because in real life you cannot be buying probes in the middle of a storm. And I can't forget, we cannot have infinite fuel this time, so let me disable this. And luckily we are right next to a gas station, so I am gonna want to fill up right before we begin chasing. Any second now. There we go. Now we finally have a full tank with us. Okay, and the rules are that we cannot go past the speed limit, so we have to be really smart about our location, and at the same time we have to try to preserve gas. Oh my gosh, I can't even drive this thing. All right, well, in the meantime, I am going to go down towards Power Lake and probably get another tank of gas over there. And today, this is perfect. We have a high-risk server, so hopefully we can make lots of money today. And talking about money, this is how much money I'm starting with, so I have to make a note of that. Oh, and this whole time, I just realized that I wasn't even following the speed limit. I'm not sure what it was on the interstate. I'll just assume that I can go 75 here. There we go. Now let me turn on my cruise control. And this is around the fastest we can go today. Maybe I want to go back north, since it looks like our first storm is forming over there. And as we can see, all of our storm chasers are making their way up. Well, we have to be realistic here, and we cannot make a U-turn in the middle of the interstate. So I am going to have to try to find the next closest exit. There we go. This one should take us to Power Lake, and then we can make our way back north. And since the speed limit probably is the highest on the interstate, I'm actually going to want to go back onto there. All right, luckily we have a green light, and oh, can't be going 100 miles per hour. And we're finally going to go 75 miles per hour again. Looks like we are missing out on our first tornado, but that is fine, because by the time we reach it, hopefully it strengthens and we can make some money from it. And in the distance, you can see our first tornado, and it looks like at the same time we have another storm forming too. All right, I can go a little faster, so I'm gonna do that.
2,000 years later.
Just one more exit to go. Okay, we have finally reached our exit to Hazleton, and in Hazleton we are allowed to go 45 miles per hour, so this should be our fastest pace. And there it is. There is our first tornado. Oh gosh, and this thing is moving really weird. I'm gonna try to see if this road is a good place to intercept this thing. And there's already debris on the road. Oh gosh, going this slow is actually so annoying. Looks like we do have a tornado emergency for Hazleton Lakes, and this road here should allow us to intercept this tornado. Oh my gosh, and we already have whole houses getting lifted. Oh my gosh, we're getting really close to this thing. I'm gonna have to drop down probes right now, and then I'm gonna have to back up. Oh, looks like it's only safe to drop one probe down. All right, we are allowed to speed in emergencies. I'll try my hardest not to speed right now, but this kind of is an emergency. Holy crap, those houses. Oh no. Oh no, I was just about to get sucked into the tornado. Oh my gosh. Oh, looks like we got lifted, and we actually still have some health. That was already really close to being a disaster. Oh no, and our tires are messed up too. Let me see how much money my pro is making. That is perfect. That's already almost halfway to how much money we need. And we got max wind speeds of 233 miles per hour. Oh no, this is the closest I'll stay to this thing. And there is our monster tornado, and we have the entire server chasing with us. If I check the velocity, we have black pixels on here over the interstate, and we have already lost a ton of health. And that was really close to already being the end of this challenge. Luckily, we did make almost 4,000 bucks from that, so we are getting pretty close to reaching our goal. And honestly, if I placed down more probes, I could have already beat this challenge, but the thing is, I probably would have died. Okay, I have lost tons of health, so I think I'm gonna make a pit stop at the gas station, and I'm gonna try to buy some food so then I can regenerate. I keep on forgetting that I can only go around like 45 miles per hour on this road. Okay, here is our gas station. Looks like we already have enough gas, so that shouldn't be a problem. Let me buy some food. And there we go. Now we finally are gaining our health back. And actually, I'm gonna buy a lot more just so then we can regenerate in the future. One more should do it. And there we go. Now we are finally at max health. And now it is time to see if we can catch up to this thing one more time. Okay, looks like the limit here is 65 miles per hour, so this is good. There we go. 65 miles per hour on the dot. And this tornado has already caused tons of damage. Oh wow, we have entire power lines down. I think this tornado might be outrunning us, so if another storm forms here, we might just have to stay put where we are. Oh, I just crossed that power line. I'm not sure that was too realistic. This is the damage from the first tornado today. We even have debris still falling from the skies, and this thing is turning into a monster wedge. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to this thing in time, so I'm probably going to head back somewhere towards Hazleton and just wait for the next storm to form. Yeah, because I don't think I want to get too close to this thing when whole trees are getting lifted. Well, in the meantime, I'll just make my way back towards the west, and we'll just wait for our next storm to form. And, oh, what the hell are you doing? Dude, you're driving on the wrong side of the road. Okay, we have finally made it back onto the interstate, and this is perfect timing since it looks like we have a hook right here, so we should be getting rotation that is coming straight towards us very soon. There, and we have rotation finally, and we have entered Hazleton, and we can see that this thing is finally dropping, and this is looking like it's gonna be a big wedge. Oh my gosh, look at the size of that thing. Yup, this is gonna be the perfect tornado to intercept. All right, I do want to go south on this next road, and there it is, our next big tornado. Okay, to make sure I actually get a good intercept while trying not to die, I'm actually not going to take that road, and instead I'm going to go all the way over here. Oh, and somebody else is driving on the wrong side of the road. Instead, I'm going to go all the way over here, and I'm going to try to get ahead of this thing, and maybe I can finally place down 3 probes. If I can intercept this thing while it's strong, then this might be the end of the challenge. I am only like 5,000 bucks away. Oh, and we are in the warned area, so this is perfect. And this time we are going to meet up with our fellow storm chasers, so this is really good. Maybe I can hitch a ride and hop inside of somebody's dominator, but in the meantime we have to make our way here really quickly before this thing comes. Yo, this is a good spot. All right, I'm gonna just spam probes everywhere. Come on, hurry up. Okay, I'm gonna try to spread these things out. Oh gosh, I'm going really far away from my car. This is really risky. Okay, now we just have to run. Come on, get out of here. I'm not sure that there's any cops watching, so I am allowed to make a U-turn here. And we're gonna race our way out of this thing. Oh my gosh, and the trees are starting to fall right where we placed on our probe. Okay, you people can go intercept that thing, but for me, this truck already got flung once, so I do not want to be in front of that. Oh no, this thing is getting really close. Oh my gosh, those people might actually be dead. All right, I'm gonna continue on this road. I'm not even watching how fast I'm going. I'm just trying to get away from this thing. Let's see. Ooh, it is pink now. All right, I'm gonna pull over right here. And look at that monster. That thing is swallowing everything, and it is growing really fast. Let me check how much money I've made. Ooh, 2,000, 2,000, and another 2,000. Guys, you would not believe what just happened. So I was in the middle of recording, and all of a sudden my game crashed right once we were in the middle of chasing that monster tornado, which is kind of funny because that was right once we won the challenge too. But in a way, it's kind of perfect that our game crashed during this challenge, because the whole point of this challenge was to show that storm chasing is really dangerous. And in real life, there are no revives. For now, let's just imagine that I got hit by a piece of debris, or let's just say that I got sucked in, but we did make $10,000, and that is officially the end of this challenge. Maybe I'll try it again in the future, and hopefully our game doesn't crash next time.